Fat White Family have just dropped a brand new single. It is called Religion for One. Sounds like a Fat White Family song to me. Actually, I take that back. They've chilled out on their song names quite a lot. They have gone quite far from Bomb Disneyland as a sort of stereotypical sound, but still. Yeah, I'm just hoping this is going to be part of a new album. It's been a few years now, actually. I think Surf's Up came out in 2019. Which was a good album, actually. They haven't released a bad one. They're quite stylistically different. Like, they've changed a good amount over their time. If you want to take something like Touch the Leather and compare it to the like epic classic that is Feet, or even Whitest Boy on the Beach, their sound has evolved over time, matured, one could say. I guess maybe after they got enough money to stop squatting, then maybe that is where they came from. But either way, I'm always interested to hear some new stuff from these guys. You can't accuse them of being boring, like, ever. In fact, I've seen them live in Portsmouth, and they were one of the most memorable shows I've been to, actually. I couldn't even necessarily say they were great. They were great, but like, that's not what I took away from it. It's just the weird mental images I retained from that. You know, Liaz came out, and I'm pretty sure he had his hair slicked down with peanut butter or something equally cracked. So, yeah. Anyway, let's check out Religion for One. There he is, looking particularly sad as per usual. In fact, the last couple of music videos of theirs I've seen have had some like interestingly homoerotic themes in them. Actually, quite a lot of bare cocks, which I might have to do something about. God, you can't say they aren't afraid to make themselves look silly or weird. I really like the rhythm on this one though, and that piano line's lovely. God, their sound has changed so much. Ooh, I like the way the harmonies are coming in now. They're not even really harmonies, they're just singing in octaves. Ooh, okay. Grim. Ooh, this is quite soulful. It's giving me shivers. Beautifully melancholic. Get him! Ooh, I like the way that piano rolled up there as well. What a shot. I mean, literally and figuratively. I've already noticed the style of this video where you could almost pause. I mean, admittedly a bad example because I've literally just paused it, but almost every shot here is like beautifully lined up and staged. I mean, beautiful might not also be the right word, but they've clearly put a lot of attention into how everything's framed. Oh, that's definitely a boob. I wonder if that'll get me in trouble. Oh well. There's a lot of interesting stuff going on with the layers of the backing vocals. Like the chord sequence seems to be fairly repetitive, but it's... Oh, there's the strings! Fucking love me a string line. And I don't know if you noticed, those are really high. The backing vocals are getting like weirder. They sort of started quite just almost mirroring what he's doing, but they're starting to get more extreme as there's more layers building up in the song. This is wonderful. And a bit discordant too. It's like not quite... I mean, in tune isn't the right word, but it's definitely... Ooh. This is the kind of layering I've come to expect from them now, actually. And the piano, because the strings are now taking over the chord structure, the piano is getting really weird and it's not following the rhythm quite as strictly, which is wonderful for this sort of feeling of chaos that seems to be coming on. Again, I can't tell if it's like a kind of partnership or whether there's a slightly homoerotic air to it still. Ooh. Ooh, that's given me shivers, that has. Christ. That's actually left me a little bit speechless. I really, really like that. The sort of style with, I don't even know what you call it, the sort of drumming pattern. It's like a waltz, maybe? I'm sure someone will let me know in the comments if I got that wrong. But it's definitely got that kind of like based, sort of balanced rhythm that keeps on going through the entire way. And then the way that the piano like runs in on it. That string section was just inspired just as that song was starting to run out of things to do with the material it already had in it. They just expanded the layers exponentially, and by doing so they freed up the stuff that was already there, and now your backing vocals are getting a bit weirder. They're starting to do some slightly stranger intervals. The piano just went off on its own and did its own wonderful thing. God, that song was a masterpiece, which is the word I would have used to describe feet as well, but in this one they managed to do it without saying any like really bad racial slurs, which is good for me as well. God, that was great. Makes me want to watch them all again. Well done, Fat White Family. I tell you what, they look less threatening than they do in some of their videos as well. If you go, but I mean, the further back you go, the more weird they look, to be fair. If you go to back to like shit, like Cream of the Young, Christ alive, they look like sketchy bastards, because they are. And I don't know if it's 100% true, but I did hear the rumor when they were first getting big off their first album, that their live shows had a reputation for A, involving a lot of nudity, and B, they'd throw like a real pig's head into the crowd, and they'd just sort of throw it around like a beach ball, which kind of sets the stage for what they were going to become. But I will say that most of their music videos, even if they're kind of grim and weird, they are absolutely effective, and they've got a higher budget, more thoughtful, I think, and they tackle themes. I mean, I'm sure I could try and delve into what this song is actually about, but I think I'd need to go off and think about it for a little bit, to be honest, and watch it a few more times. I wouldn't even like to speculate, to be honest. But no, I have just built respect for a band like that, who just do... It seems like they're still very true to themselves. I do have a friend of mine, Alex, actually using one of my videos, the Spicy Saucy one, I believe bumped into them or saw them in a hotel lobby or a theatre lobby one time, and it's one of the few times, and bear in mind my friend is quite an outgoing guy, and he absolutely said he was not interested in going over and talking to them, because they did look like they just didn't want to be talked to, which is fair enough as well, I guess. Yeah, no, that was great. I can't wait for more from that album. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to check out anything else, I do also make some of my own music. Exciting stuff coming soon on that one. So check out the rest of the channel. There are other reactions on there. Comment below. Let me know what you thought about this song. What's your favourite Fat White Family song? Do you think that some of their lyrical content crosses a line, which is unforgivable? I'm genuinely curious to hear what people's takes are on that one. Because it is interesting to me how they've sort of started to become accepted in the mainstream, despite having some really, really vile lyrics in some of their older stuff. Yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace!